We know that security is good and tight. Protect our players over here. Let them focus up. This is, after all, the international, the biggest stakes on the line. And unlike former group stages, this is an elimination group stage. We will be saying goodbye to 2 teams during the course of this.
Yeah, and as we're here watching these teams, it just feels in my mind like there's no way that either EG or OG are going to be like one of those 2 teams in EG. They're definitely looking out to make a great statement on the first game or first day of playing here. They took a 2-0 earlier against Sonics. They took a 2-0 against LGD, and here they are playing against OG and 1 game up already.
My favorite is like, you're in a whole bunch of Discords, right? People are talking about the games, and in one of the Discords, I just see, in what universe does EG 2-0 PSG LGD? It was a very big shock, I think, for a lot of people because, we've seen Evil Geniuses. They've had a lot of difficulties. We think about like the Stockholm Major, and they went home quite early. There was a lot of just, speculation like, are they going to end up, disbanding? Are they going to end up changing players? And then they did end up picking up Fly, and it seems that having a very strong voice to do the captaining seems to be helping them out quite a bit.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that's a big help. And while we talk a lot about EG, I also want to say that OG, going into this, they were also 2-0. They took down the Gaming Gladiators, and they won against Boom Esports 2-0. So if they can tie here against EG, we were going to have a tie for first place so far in the group stage. So they have all the reason to want to bring this back here.
Oh, big stompy boy, Primal Beast makes it through the draft this time. I think this is the first time we've been able to see this hero. Usually it's banned out fairly early along with the Marcy. So Marcy's been removed, the Nyx Assassin also having a lot of respect. We've seen an uptick on that hero recently. And talked about this in multiple games now where, one hero looks very, very strong, and then that team that won with the hero bans it, so we won't be seeing the Razor. It is banned by Evil Geniuses. But you get your wish. Get your wish, Waga.
I do. They must have heard me. I appreciate that. Thank you, OG. And honestly, I'm a little bit happy seeing Primal Beast as well. He has, like you said, been banned the entire day, at least for the games that you and I have been following. So I'm okay to watch him a little bit now as well. I know he has made appearances on the other streams and perhaps here on the A stream as well before we joined here.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm kind of happy to see a game of Primal Beast again. I'm not done with this here. Let's keep seeing him smashing stuff.
I was laughing too because there was a post, and I forget which team that was going up against Tundra, but it was the Primal Beast mid, and it was the 9 Tusk over the mid lane, and it was just like one of the things like, wait, which heroes went mid? Seeing some very interesting heroes kind of moving around the board and on the map, and that is one thing that I have really enjoyed about Dota with the most recent patches is the flexibility of these heroes. How you're able to play them in,
5 seconds
multiple
remaining.
Positions, keeping your enemies guessing.
Yeah, we see EG here coming out with the Broodmother as the second pick, reacting to the Invoker and Dark Willow. Hero that has made her nasty appearance in quite a few of our games. I've seen so much Primal Beast, and I say I still want to see more of him. I have seen hardly any Broodmother, to be honest, and I'm already like, please. I have too much trauma when it comes to Brood, but Brood early on reveal here gives at least some information for OG how they want to lane against it, but I think Broodmother is strong enough right now that she can be picked this early on. Her win rate overall has been great in high-level pubs, in pro-level pub games. She has been dominating a lot, and also in competitive games. We just see her have big impact even when she's revealed early.
Yeah, that was going to be my question, is that, it feels like a very early Broodmother pick. It still allows for quite a few hero counters to be addressed. The most common one that we've seen, we saw a Legion Commander picked up at one point. Bowman was playing it, did not have great success with it. But we've also seen, I believe, Collapse picked up the Mars against the Brood. Very, very successful. So...
Yeah, I also think a hero that could be picked against Broodmother that would do rather well would be the Ursa, actually. We saw Ursa in last game. I think that hero can also be very good at countering out the Broodmother, because she's different to counter now, right? The liquid approach with the Legion Commander, yeah, it's good against the spider babies, you can nuke them, but winning against Brood is about winning the lane against her, in my opinion. If you have a good start to the game, or rather, if Brood has a bad start to the game, then it's very hard for her to make a comeback into it. And heroes like Ursa, who could just bully her a bit in the laning stage, are hard to come by.
10 seconds remaining.
Snapfire does get picked up for the
5 seconds remaining.
That can be, and having those cookie saves, very, very nice. Fight also excellent. A lot of range coming out from the side of OG. I wouldn't be surprised to see some big tanky boys coming out soon in their draft going.
Yeah, they also have a big threat that they could be picking up Void now. Faceless Void is probably on EG's mind a bit, because when you see Invoker and you see Snapfire, and even Dark Willow with the possibility of Terrorize after Chronosphere, there's so much synergy here. It feels like that hero might be priority. EG go back for the Undying, who's somehow made his way all the way to the second pick phase here. Pick up the Hoodwink as well.
An interesting draft coming out from the side of Evil Geniuses right now.
Yeah, it's looking a bit all over the place, but a lot of these heroes are, simply just so strong in this patch. It feels like they're picking all the good stuff. I hope that these heroes will be able to function well together enough, because for me, I'm looking at the 4 heroes EG has, and it's not the easiest to say that they synergize that well, but they are all really strong heroes currently. Whereas OG's approach, not necessarily the highest rated heroes, but I see more easy situations to play these abilities into each other. Not to say that EG have no synergy, but it's a bit more complicated to play it out. Broodmother usually wants to chill and kind of pressure on the side lane. Undying kind of enjoys, first of all, winning laning stage hard, and then he wants to go and take big team fights with his Tombstone. But at the same time, they can function to just control areas really well, and perhaps that's an important thing, because last game we saw Roshan being so crucial. EG's repeated takes on the Roshan were definitely a big part of their success.
All right, Troll picked up physical damage, just going to give him that nice attack speed.
I think that's a great pick. I actually, looking at what EG are playing here, I think Troll fits great. He can be somewhat of a lane bully for a carry hero, and his attack speed will be great for killing off stuff like the Tombstone as well. And I think even just having the access to an easy slow, just throwing out the axis, can be a nice way to either catch people or mitigate like Primal Beast damage output during trample. I see a lot of utility in this Troll pick here.
Yeah, I was curious too, like how do you really lane against this Primal Beast? Very, very strong recently. And then paired up with something like Hoodwink, who's going to be able to have, lockdown, slows, things that Primal Beast really enjoys. The best way to play into this.
I'm not sure what's going to be the best way or how they want to approach it, but one weakness of Troll in this game could be that he can get kited. So usually we see Troll struggle with similar things that Ursa struggles with. Ursa solves it down the road when he gets his Abyssal and his Blink, but Troll usually doesn't really want to go for a Blink Dagger until very late into the game. So maybe we're going to see heavy Force Staff usage again here, this time on the side of on EG.
Like, it's really kind of funny because there was this whole meme, right, that it was like first pick Storm half the time for Abed every single game, where he gets to be towards the last bit. They don't have to worry about banning out the Storm. He's got a little more to work with. There is the option, of course, that this Primal Beast could be put in a different position. I don't know how likely that is with Evil Geniuses. I feel like it's most likely going in the offlane because that's what the trend is currently.
I mean, I think this looks quite likely to me, like they want to play a post 2 Primal Beast, but they have options open to a degree here. But looks like it could be very well just Primal Beast going mid. Against Invoker should be a pretty easy lane, with your massive damage. So we'll see what they want to ban out on the side of EG. Fearful of coming out from OG, of course. Amar giving himself the last pick here.
OG's turn to ban.
Banned out pretty heavily. His Timbersaw is gone, his Razor is gone, his Tide is gone, his Centaur and his Slardar. Slardar here he enjoys a lot too.
Mars, which I think Mars.
Evil geniuses turn to
There's still
pick.
that option which functions, could function very similar to something like a Chronosphere with the Cataclysm. Also gives you a solution dealing with some of those spider babies when they eventually come online. Not, of course, too effective early on that Brood is played, but
could see them pull back an old classic as well with like Underlord or something for Amar.
5 seconds
but
remaining.
yeah, he seems happy still. All smiles on the side of OG there. You see the player cams. He's waving his paper around. Let me see the strats. Show me the strats.
Yeah, he looks very happy. So it seems like feeling confident this game. What I like to see.
Yeah, EG, of course, gonna have to reveal here. You're playing into a troll. Many carriers that are super happy playing against the troll in the man fight scenario. Okay, so they picked the SF. I hear they can sit back a little bit. And the most immediate snap pick ever on the Mars after the SF. Yeah, so very classic stuff here from the side of OG. They have the Mars with Dark Willow Fear combo and the Snapfire ulti combo. They just have great stuff to dump into it. And EG, I like the idea to go for SF here because anything that gets too close would probably struggle against the troll in a man fight.
Yeah, and it's an Arteezy Shadow Fiend. Like, thinking back in the day when Arteezy used to go mid to, like, he knows this hero inside and out. It feels like a very strange just mishmash when you look over at the side of Evil Genius's draft, right? You have the Nightfall is confirmed he's going to be playing the Broodmother. It's going to be the position 2 Primal Beast like you thought, Waga. But there's a lot of just comfort picks coming out too, Crit. How do you feel about this draft? Who do you think has the edge here?
I think I would give the overall edge to OG, but I'm not sure about the mid matchup, how it goes. I haven't seen the Invoker versus Primal Beast, but in my head, that sounds like a very tough lane to play out. Also, SF is a very strong safe laner now. Against a melee hero like Mars, I think he can do rather well. So I'm going to give a little bit of an edge over to EG here, just based on the hero matchups and laning stage. I think that can set the tone for the game.
It's going to be like a snowbally effect over the side from one team or the other, or do you think this is going to be pretty matched up?
Yeah, I just think that EG, they might be able to get themselves in such a favorable position that it's hard for OG to come back. We've seen a few times as we head into the game here that if you have a strong laning stage, it can be difficult to recover from. Actually, earlier today.
NA Dota, baby. Ну, ребят, это база. Voila.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Proper skacks.
每一把都当最后一把，然后就也不要怕输。
The battle begins.
NA Dota, baby.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire's courier has been killed.
Denied!
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Nhớ có tha là nó về thử không
Music.
nhé.
Yes, do that. Nice.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's structures are fortified.
Whatever that was scarcely worth my notice.
My keyboard is not.
Denied!
Dire's top tower is under attack.
None of these ugly mugs are going to keep up with us, rude mother.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Hey, how you going?
At least we weren't a bed.
Ignorance isn't innocence.
Radiant are scanning.
Got ya. I couldn't ignore everything going nuts up like that, honest.
Invisibility!
Guess it's my shout.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
All part of the plan.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
I get it. It's bad.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'll never give you the satisfaction.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And they Dota, baby.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm sorry,
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Proper skunks. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Invisibility.
Dire are scanning.
Death tax.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's structures are fortified.
Jax, start plotting. We have revenge to mount.
Kind of war is
Discuss.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Perfect! Of course.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The dirt is a nice tool, but you can't carry it for a damn.
I'll be back for you.
Churro!
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Fun this way.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
What's he
Things will catch up with me. God, I hate
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Get away.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Crunchy! Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's courier has been killed. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Damn.
Trust gas.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has
Evil
fallen.
geniuses, victory!